has had a great deal of interest from overseas broadcasters. The Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, Australian Broadcasting Corporation, CBS in the United States.
No.
Ma'am?
I don't think so.
Right. I gather the BBC plans to...
Yeah. Alright, YouTube, here's another video. I know it's been a while, and I did mean to make more frequent videos, but I said it time and time again, stuff happens. So it's been a while since the honey token has spiked, and I wanted to talk about that. If you pay attention to the Hivemapper project, you know, and me, you know that I was saying the honey token seems to dump pretty much every Wednesday reliably, never recovers, and I don't see this changing anytime soon because there's no real utility yet in using the token, no matter how promising the project might seem. And I wanted to touch on this. I'm happy to admit if I'm wrong, but I am still skeptical, very skeptical of this rally that we're seeing in honey. But here's the thing: I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research, do your own due diligence. I don't give financial advice. Just telling you what I'm seeing. I feel like the project realized that they cannot allow their token to just dump to infinity zero week after week after week, and they probably got an infusion of cash from somewhere. I'm just guessing this, but there's just I can't find any other explanation. There's no news, there's no partnerships, there's no utility. Literally out of the blue one day, the token just started skyrocketing, and it's I think it saw a high of 5 cents, which was like a 500x from the 1 cent, which is like crazy suspicious. It might be able to do that for a day or so until, when the insiders catch wind of something, and then after that, there's news released. But it did that. It did dip a little bit. I think it's sitting at around the 3 cents right about now, and still nothing came out. No news, nothing. So I'm skeptical that this is sustainable. I think I think they're probably just buying their token back up, artificially increasing their price, and once their cash infusion runs out, you'll see the reliable dumping just take over again. There's just going to be too much sell pressure, is what I'm kind of thinking. Again, I'm happy to be wrong, because I am using the cameras. I get honey, so if I get more honey, that's great. I'm not hodling their token right now. They did release a little teaser that their software is going to get updated so that it's going to be easier to use, so you won't need to use the app full time. I mean, that was like yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that, and that wasn't like a big news thing or anything. That was it seems kind of cool. So maybe the project is making it a little easier, not hair pulling, frustrating to operate. But again, everything I said in my previous videos, I'm still kind of like, my mind is pretty set as of now about, I'm not super bearish. I'm not super bullish on the project. I know there are a lot of people who are. Some might be paid, some might not be, but we'll see. Loaded Lions, the game is still set to release very soon. I keep saying that, but nobody knows exactly when. They have been releasing updates about, lately there's some sort of secret box or something happening. I don't know. Loaded Lions, if you're paying attention, leave a comment. Let me know what that box is about. I haven't cared to look into it. I'm still ready to be disappointed by the launch of the game. Although, consistent development in the bear market is admirable, and I don't think the team over there is going to stop that. But it's I don't know. Development to nowhere is kind of the same thing as no development. So if the game isn't fun, if the game isn't rewarding, if the game doesn't attract players, there's really no reason to it. Still bullish on the Crow overall. Sorry if I'm sounding like I'm half awake. It's because I am. Didn't sleep real well last night, and I'm gonna do this in one take because nobody seems to be leaving feedback, and I doubt everyone's watching all the way through. If you are, let me know. Leave a comment. All right, like and subscribe to the video. I haven't boosted the channel in a bit. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Oh, that reminds me, actually. One of the things that I talked about, I think it was the fold card in my previous video, how it's still been pretty consistent. And the one thing that I was really disappointed about was that I had been using PayPal linked to my fold card to pay bills, and it was enabling me to get a lot of the Bitcoin rewards for, everything. You could pay your credit card bills, you could pay anything pretty much on this, rent even, and qualify for the rewards because it's going through PayPal. And that was super cool. And one day it kind of just stopped working. And I contacted support on PayPal and Fold about it, and they both kind of gave me the runaround. So I think they just didn't want to admit the back channels probably got shut down. I think it was happening right around the time where Choke Point 2.0 started getting talked about a lot. And I think when some of the banks that handle a lot of the crypto settling got shut down, they probably lost their channels. And they just announced a couple days ago that their partnership with PayPal is working again. So I guess they've actually finally acknowledged that it was not working as soon as it's working again. And I did test it with a credit card payment, and I got the rewards. And so that's pretty cool. I'm psyched about that. Fold card referral is in my links. Feel free to click that. I think we both get a little bit of a reward. Yeah, I actually do really like the fold card. They revamped their whole spin the wheel rewards thing. And I think I noticed overall I probably do get consistently less rewards, which is understandable. Everyone's got to tighten their belt these days. I suspect if the markets recover, they haven't made an announcement or anything, but in order to draw more customers, you got to have a juicier product, right? And the Crypto.com card, the CEO has said as much. Like, look, we really dilute a lot of the rewards, but we're happy to bring them back when the markets recover. And I think they probably will do that. And I think Fold will probably follow suit as well. As like when the markets recover, some of these diluted rewards will come back, and we'll see happier times. So I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Everyone's still talking about recession looming. The phrase I keep hearing is sell in May and go away. So it seems like May might be a little bit of a historically bearish month. We'll see. So much is different, I don't know. Yeah, it's, again, like I said, a lot up, down, or sideways. We're still hovering. The Bitcoin price is still hovering close to 29, 30K, 28K. I don't know. I feel like it's probably going to see another scary drop before some sort of recovery to like a consistent uptrend. And it just is what it is. I haven't really made any huge allocations to anything. But one of the new projects I am kind of dabbling with is Crank. Primarily because Helium has been so disappointing. After the migration to Solana, I wish I could update you with some news, but like, it is impossible to stay updated in this space anymore. Everything is so frustrating and full of bugs and updates and turnarounds and misinformation. And I think I'm just gonna step away from Helium for a good month or two, let things settle down, and then come back and see if the network's still there. Because it's just too much, man. I like to stick my head into the crypto space, as much as the next guy, 24/7. And Helium is overwhelming, like all the stuff that's going on over there, and it tends to be not helpful to actually be too deep into it. I mean, I have a variety of hotspots out there. I can't even figure out how to track rewards or what any hotspot's generating right now. They're just trying to outsource everything to third parties, and it's just a mess. Every manufacturer has its own app. It's just a mess. So Crank. I tested an onboarding with one Crank hotspot. I have a Nebra, and that I used, which in hindsight is apparently probably the most difficult hotspot to transfer over. I did have some problems initially. I think it was just an issue with the beta bugs coming out, and they released a new firmware, and it fixed it. So it is working. I did get it up and working. So I suspect if I can get an Ember working, I can probably get any of the other versions that they support working. I'm hoping they'll start expanding the list of supported hotspots. Honestly, I can't even look at my hotspots anymore to see which ones are online or not properly. Like, I have 3 different apps telling me 4 different things. I look at one app and it looks online. I look at another one, it looks offline. I don't know. None of them are producing rewards apparently, or maybe they are, because in the Solana wallet it looks like there's rewards to claim, although the claim all button doesn't work. I'm telling you, there's everything you want to do. There's 6 different problems with it. Testing out the waters with Crank. I was hesitant about Crank because there's still an investment needed. I mean, it's not like you can just I already have the hardware. It's not like you can just, turn it into a Crank miner. You gotta lock up some Crank. You gotta buy a license. It's probably, it's probably about a $350 investment at this point just to get one miner up and running. And that's not inconsequential. I don't, especially when you have no idea what the returns are going to be. Like, everybody, suspects getting in early, the rewards are going to be substantial, but who knows? I can't necessarily highly recommend it because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I just kind of wanted a monkey on board. But so far, neutral opinions on Crank. I know some people are very excited. I do like Cadena in general, and Crank operates with on the Cadena network. So it is kind of exciting to see stuff like that happen. Although Cadena is also kind of a difficult blockchain to work with. I don't know. Yeah, I'm rambling. Video is 13 minutes at this point. Nobody's watched this far. If you have watched this far, I tell you what, if you watch this far and you comment monkey turkey, comment monkey turkey in the comments, and if there's just one guy, I'll send you 10 crow if you send monkey turkey, and then we'll figure it out the wallet address. I'll send you 10 crow. How about that? And if there's multiple people, I'll do a random drawing on the next video. So stay tuned, monkey turkey. If I don't see that, nobody's getting it.